Content warning, this is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website www.blacktabbygames.com if you need a list of specific content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. So this is Sunbird. Unsure of the name still, but we'll figure that out eventually. And this is Slay the Princess. The Pristine Cut. I'm not into horror games. I'm squirmish. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm pretty sure this is not very jump scare heavy. This is more like story based, so hopefully I'll survive. And yeah, that's a oh. Okay. Well, we're starting off well. I didn't know it did that. So we have a situation going on there. And I think I'll just get started. You know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No pressure. Oh god. Oh my god, okay. This is gonna give me decision paralysis, isn't it? So, explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? I'm just gonna read all of these and I'll just cut to when I make the decision, because this is gonna be impossible otherwise. I'm gonna be basic. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
No more birds, that's gonna be a problem. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I just kind of appeared here out of nowhere. What sort of evidence is that? Okay, if you don't tell me why she's dangerous, now I'm going to kill her. I don't know. I'm really uncertain there, like what is going on? I could be a yapper there. Hold on, I could just go. Look, okay, I'm gonna keep... I don't know what exploring means. Okay, wait. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
That's very weird. Okay. Okay. Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
That's strange. So, are you saying if she gets out, she'll just kind of sway the people to end the world? Okay, I'm starting to run out of option. Okay, that seems fitting to me. I'm being so indecisive right now, so I'll start yapping. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay, noted.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Noted.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay. I'll do that.
You
Thank
make
you.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Voice of
She's
the
a
hero.
princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes in most games.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have any options other than that.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay. I like the visuals there. It looks like we're floating in space. Like, you don't see any trees outside.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I'm gonna take the blade. I'll stay safe. This guy doesn't have good vibes to me. I don't trust him, but I also don't, like, I don't want to risk it if the princess is bad, so, like...
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Sure, guy. Oh, my
The door to
cursor!
the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Ugh.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That sounds like you're just trying to convince me. You're trying to make me feel less bad about it.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Who's there?
Ooh. Different font.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I mean, yeah.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Just checking on you. I think I'm here to kill you. I'm gonna say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You don't sound very nice.
You walk down
Hello.
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Did she get out of one of the chains? Because there's two of them. But there's only... She doesn't have the wrist thing. Well,
Focus on the task at hand.
okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Probably. No. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
I don't know. Sounds like a trap.
Don't you dare.
Sounds like a trap.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay. Okay. Tighten your grip, drop it. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to do either of those. Okay. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't trust that. Am I about to die?
Against your better judgment,
Oh
you
my
step
God.
forward to speak with the princess
Why
face to face.
am I stepping forward? I I didn't decide to do that.
We'll be fine.
I don't think so. Okay.
Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
Oh my god.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh god, I fucked up, didn't I? Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Excuse me? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. There's people out there who thinks you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
I don't know.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Okay.
Just how long has she been down here?
That's a good question.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, they have not. Well, I mean... Oh, deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I haven't told enough. I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? Okay. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Yeah, I guess. That's
I believe her.
You don't seem to have a clue of what we're even here to do either. Like, you seem as clueless as me, so I don't really... That doesn't reassure me at all.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That's interesting, though. Like, how exactly?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Yeah, exactly.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So I'm just listening to you then now, hey?
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Exactly, she gets it.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Hey, that's just rude. Oh my god.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Yeah, I don't really know who to trust, man. Like, all three parties I've met so far just don't... Oh, okay.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't trust anyone.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Oh.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
That answer is really funny, but also I'm just genuinely curious as to what she meant by that, because why are you talking about a relationship? How long have you been down there?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I don't want to be here. I'll ask that one. It's a little bit funny, but I'm curious.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Now that's a good point. But that's just a very odd way to put it. You usually don't like meet someone and say that. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay. Kind of. And here I am. I feel like these are the two these are the two final options, really. I mean, because I feel like explore is just like, will bring me back to, because so far every explore answer has brought me back to like those ones. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'll try and ask the final one there.
You can't. Don't bother.
Oh.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Okay.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Uh-oh.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Do I cut the chain?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we're talking off.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No.
You know why you're here.
Keep her locked to a slay the princess. Oh god. I'm bad at decisions. Why did I buy this game? Okay. Like, I would be leaning towards this, but I don't think, I feel like that's a bad idea. I don't know why. I have a gut instinct that this one is not, because of the keep her locked away thing. I think she's gonna resent me and she's gonna kill me or something. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Okay. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I don't think that's a good idea either, dude. I'm just...
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I wonder if you're biased there.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You're biased, though. Oh god. I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but you know what? We had to make a decision. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
See, it's her
You attempt
tone.
to
It
make
doesn't
your
match her
way out of the
face.
basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Who's out there?
Someone else here.
Yeah. Hey, let me out of here!
Shouts and pleas are
Dude.
met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Are you the one who shut the door? Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, well now I definitely don't trust you. Oh my god.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were
Oh
supposed
my
to.
god.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
Not for me. Oh. I accidentally did that, but you know what? Let's save.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they?
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Huh?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess, slay the princess. Okay, well, I feel okay. Well, I think I'm gonna cut her hand, so like, sorry.
Against your better
Ouch.
judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm,
Oh,
just
my
above
hands.
the massive, unyielding chain.
My hands are birds. I have talons.
You cut into her flesh.
Ew, why are you looking at me all creepy like that? I'm not
The
enjoying
blade is
this.
sharp, and you
Ew.
make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Ew. And I have blood on my blade now.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah, that's weird.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Okay.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Has she been in a lot of pain down there, or is she like... Ah, that's weird.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I don't feel reassured. Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Okay.
As the princess
Why?
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward
What?
and raises the blade.
Huh?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What? What? Oh wait, warn her. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh my god.
Your body lunges
Oh
forward
my
to sink the
God.
blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Is he possessing me?
Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
What? Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No, you're creeping me out. Get
You're
out of
doing your
here.
best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
I don't trust you
Make this
either.
Quick.
Oh, are you gonna
She
kill me?
steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Huh? Oh,
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
well, you're sounding oddly pretentious there. Whose fault is it that she had to kill me?
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Does it end there? The prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu there.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it...
That's literally what I said. Usually when I play a game, this time I do everything I think I would do, and considering what I just said, I'm gonna do that one.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
A voice of a
There's got to be
skeptic.
a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
And it's all the same guy too, that's strange.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Are you just not gonna question why there's another voice in my head now? Is that normal? That's just normal for you, isn't it?
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to
Okay.
be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Okay. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just
We
happened.
could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
I hate that phrase so much. Turn around and leave. I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her?
I don't trust her.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Quietly continue down the path.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Oh,
How
wow.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe
Wow.
the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again. At least this time. I'm sure it's not going to cabin.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Well, I didn't ask to be here in the first place. So, like...
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Hello?
What's going on? Where are we?
What the hell?
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
Huh? The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. What is that? Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your unconsciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This nightmare, wake up. This nightmare. It's not. Denial. Chapter 1, the hero and the
You're
princess.
on a path in the woods,
It's a
and
real
at the end of
size
that
print.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're back.
You're here to slay her.
Okay. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or... Okay, good to know. What are you talking about? I'm back at the start, but like... The real start, like I'm... Like... Previously it was like chapter 2 and I had a bunch of voices in my head, but now it's like... Okay. What's even going on? Forget it, I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious? No, you have to do it.
I'll go to the cabin, I guess. I don't wanna...
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not
Ignore him. He doesn't.
Okay. I'm just skipping when I know that... That's...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale
Okay.
blade is your...
What do I do now? I'll go without the blade. I'll see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot.
Yeah, I
her
already
voice
saw that.
softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Wait, her voice completely different. That's not the same person, is it? Or at least it's not the same tone at all.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Okay, hero, okay. Wow.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Okay. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you?
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
It's interesting. Are you just calling me that? Because there is an actual voice of the hero there, so are you telling me I'm like him, or are you just... Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Appearances.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Oh god. Let's talk of it first, because you sound completely different.
Okay.
Yeah, she also looks different, doesn't she? It's weird. I don't know anything. And also the what's your name option is at the very top. It wasn't earlier. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I've had the same answer as last time, I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been down here for so long.
Okay.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No, they did not. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Or maybe she doesn't want to answer.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
What I do doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
I don't trust this. Why is she acting so different? She's saying the same things, but she's like completely different tone, completely different expressions, I think. It's so weird.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or
No,
you
I-
wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Oh my
She
god.
has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Yeah, well, you told me that already. What's your name? Is her answer gonna be different this time?
Oh,
Oh?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Similar, but slightly different.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
That's a little bit funny, huh? So is Princess your name? I don't know anything. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It does, because you're a living being, right?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
I don't trust either of you.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, exactly, that's so weird. It's so weird. I feel like I'm falling into the same trap there. If I try and free her again, am I gonna end up in the same place? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but
Oh.
you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Oh, that's horrible. I don't trust her, because it's too strange that she changed demeanor so easily.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
God. So is Princess's name? Oh,
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I didn't expect her to get all sad like that. I thought she was gonna laugh at me for being stupid.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Oh, that's so sad. Is she manipulating me?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
You're gonna shut the door on me again. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. I'm gonna die again.
Only making this
aren't
more
I?
difficult.
Exactly.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
I probably will.
You're making a huge mistake.
I probably am.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Maybe.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe
Nope.
it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here.
I'm gonna get trapped in again. It's fine.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Even if I do get trapped down here, I'm trying to get information right now. So I want to see how she reacts when, like, is she gonna kill me again? What's gonna happen?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams. Someone else here.
Not
You
bothering.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the...
Okay.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Oh, so she's scared this time.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Oh.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god. I didn't even get the
As she
blade.
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
You made it happier here.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
It's gonna end up the same if I save her. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Okay, let's save her again. I did want to see what she will do, but I have a fear that I'm just gonna end up in the same place all over again, and she's just gonna kill me and it'll loop back. I think it's gonna keep on going that way unless I slay her, so if I do loop back, next time I do, I'm gonna actually kill her.
Fine.
Here we go.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Girl just ate her own skin. Are you okay mentally? She probably isn't.
You cut into her flesh.
I don't like the sound effects.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the
Ew.
ground, and the heavy chain.
You don't have to show it to me. Ah.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah, something's wrong with her.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
There's a locked door.
No, we won't have any
Yes,
of that.
okay.
As the princess approaches... Wait, this isn't... Watch me.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Says the princess. Warn her.
Stop that.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held
Wait.
low, ready to sink into her heart.
Wait.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall
Okay.
before the blade has a chance to connect.
Last time, did I do that last time? I don't think I like striked her again.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here.
I don't believe
The
that
blade.
at all.
Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
You don't know me.
She nervously reaches towards you
Oh.
and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Getting so annoyed.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna die
I'm
again.
sorry. I'll try to be quick.
I mean, she's nice about it this
She
time.
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
I'm not?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Why is she so different?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
It's fine.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Are we dead yet?
I'm sorry.
I would just aim right. Jesus Christ.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
She has terrible aim.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With
Oh.
one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Alright.
It can't just end like this, right?
I'm pretty sure it can.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Well, what's the second time?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
So long.